it's Cindy. I wanted to introduce you to the audio that you're about to listen to. I had spoke with a gentleman by the name of Eddie Mullins, and in this audio he shares with us his insights about what's coming, well, what we're experiencing here in August, and what's anticipated for September as well, what's coming up. So enjoy. He's a wealth of knowledge and a pretty cool guy to listen to. Take care. Thank you.
My issue is going to publish on August 22nd for September. September's going to be like, or
September. What I said the other day in one of my, I think it was in my post or a blog or something like that, that August is just the opening act for September. September is actually the month for 2016 that is probably the highest vibrational frequency month. So it's when things start to become real. So August is magical in itself because the walls are down now. People can start to process. But this is a time about getting real. There's none of this fantasy, this is what I want, and then I'm upset because it hasn't arrived, but I'm not allowing it. So it's about taking clear action, because the walls before were kind of like, oh, this is intense, I have to work through this, I have to do this. So right now, the first part of August is about the minor details, about bringing into what you're creating. So it's just kind of a slow process, tweaking this. So August is also about getting into the right frequency by letting go of a lot of baggage that's still in your everyday life, and then even toward your creation of what you're creating. And so there's a lot of that coming in, but there's going to be a lot of manifesting done in August. And then September rolls around, and that's where I'm calling it the real month, because it's where you're starting to see, wow, this is happening. So as we always say in manifestation, be careful what you focus on, but more so right now, because this is the mirror of creation, because what you focus on will indeed create. And I don't want to say it's limiting for some people, but people who have not really been doing any work, they'll see a little bit of shift with September, but people that have been doing really deep work and feel like they're not, what is going on, I'm being punished, all that, September is going to be life-changing for them. And there's going to be a lot of shifting frequency in terms of seeing things really come to fruition. And that, oh, this was real. This was worth it. And bringing in that kind of reality space. Now, the other interesting thing, and this has been building up with September, is we've been seeing a lot of this, including in all the world events too, is people being exposed for not being real.
Oh, uh-huh.
We've been seeing in all walks of life, from corporations to spirituality to politics to you name it. That's all coming into reality.
Uh-huh.
Because the frequency is going to shift so much from the third to the fifth that the fifth, or the third rather, will move backwards, which means it's going to get more dense. So people can stay in that, but it's going to get heavier. And then the fifth dimension is going to move as it's moving right now, but it's going to become more in that ascension level, expansive level, where it's going to be lighter, it's going to be more opening of consciousness. But things will just be more clear. There's such a deeper level in September, and we're feeling it now too, but it's going to be even more in September, of spirit connection.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a deeper direction, not, I wonder if this is the angels. I wonder if this is my guide. I wonder if this is God. I wonder if this is, there's going to be none of that doubt for that upper frequency. So we're kind of moving into what I call the old soul alignment, where it's just, this is how we focus. This is where we see what we've been working for coming into reality, and there's no struggle with it. And so it's just a lot of that. So it's that upper level frequency of consciousness and being able to flow into it. And once you, for a lot of people and pretty much all of us, once we hit that level, we're unstoppable, because we see that it is reality, it is possible. And so then it just creates even more. And that's when we start to create deeper experiences. Everybody's got kind of a different experience that they are here for, but it is about the experience. So there'll be more consciousness, more expansive vibrational alignment, people jumping more into doing work that they're supposed to. And of course, that's going to be ongoing through next year. But September is kind of where it starts to happen. And we're seeing those actual real results. And so that's why I call August the opening act.
I like that.